Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Captain Amit Bhandari, navigate the ship of your life. And if you're new here, this channel is all about marine experiences, life coaching, hypnosis, how to use it to make a better life out at sea, in your house and in the office. So today we're going to talk about this cyclone which is hitting the coast of Mumbai tomorrow, 2nd of June 2020. Cyclone is going to move along the coast, Mumbai, and go all the way up to Gujarat. We will discuss the precautions that you need to take out at sea and the screw-ups that I have done in my life, especially when I underestimated the sea, and never do that. So keep watching. Welcome back. There's always a lull before the storm. There'll be no wind, not a single leaf would be moving. So let's quickly get on to the points that you majorly need to take care of, because captains already know their jobs. I'm just here to share my experiences. Always follow your SMS procedures, that's your safety management system, and document all your actions very well as a captain. If it's not on paper, it is not happened. One time, my ship departed the port and we left for one of the rigs. We had these very huge cable drums. They were the size of like 2 floors of a building. These cable drums, they were lashed onto the sides very well lashed. And we underestimated this. The minute we left port, within 15 minutes, we had such bad weather after getting out of the breakwater. The ship started rolling and pitching so heavily. One of the lashings gave way. It just snapped under the weight. These 6 coils, they started going on one side of the ship and coming to the other side of the ship and breaking everything which is in between. Don't underestimate your lashings. Always secure your cargo in such a way that you, if possible, always lock the cargo. Another very critical situation we had was there were some loose items which were ignored while on deck. These items, they started moving around and they went and hit one of our air vents and our fuel oil vents. Losing your engines, almost like losing your ship. Never let your air vents and your fuel oil vents ever get damaged, including the situations of closing your watertight booby hatches on decks, steering flat entrances, because there has been a case of another ship which went down because it started flooding from the steering flat. One of my ships, the cook had not lashed his steel handi which he was cooking in, and the vessel rolled so heavily that this entire boiling water came splashing onto him. Never underestimate the power of reporting to your office, because the minute you have a weather like this, ensure that you are keeping everybody up to date. Small format of position and the weather, enough to tell your office every 2 hours where you are. Always check your SATC communication. Test it when you have bad weather coming up like this. In my opinion, it's always best a ship is at sea when a storm hits, because if a ship has enough sea room and she has enough depths around, it's best she's at sea. Never make fast your LSA gear, that is your life-saving appliances like your rescue boat, lifeboat, your life rafts. Don't put additional lashings on these, because in case things go wrong, there have been situations where the crew has never been able to launch their life rafts and their lifeboats because you tied them so hard. Man, when it was time to save lives, you're not able to open it. Now that I'm ashore, I noticed that masters don't share enough information with their crew on board. It's very important that you call a TBT or toolbox talk and let everybody know that a cyclone is upcoming. Even the doors in the accommodation are very dangerous at such a time, because the ship is rolling and pitching, and if somebody's hand is in the door, they can lose a finger and lose a hand. Also, if possible, have a drill in case of an emergency. What am I going to do? What is my action going to be? I don't need to tell the masters, but this is for everybody's knowledge. that we use the buy-balance law. When your weather forecasts fail and you don't know what's happening, then you only monitor your pressure, how quickly the pressure is dropping, and you follow the buy-balance law, where you face the wind, and the eye of the storm is always going to be on your right hand side, 90 degrees to 120 degrees bearing. This is always in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, it's the opposite. So you know, where is the storm right now? Where is the eye of the storm right now? What direction should you move to be away from it? Provided you have enough sea room and enough depth. That's a message from me. And be safe. Do your best, because your ship is the best place it will be. If it is being taken care of well, the ship can never have a problem. Until my next video, Captain Amit Bhandari signing off.